Greetings. This is Paul the Poke from paulthepoke.com. Today's topic, trend update, blood red rain. We are looking at Norilsk, Russia. Day is July 5, 2018. Scripture references out of Revelation 16, verse 4. Then the third angel poured out his bowl into rivers and the springs of water, and they became blood. Now, we don't have a blood red river or springs of blood red water, but we do have red rain is falling from the sky in Norilsk, Russia. Now, this is the city's second blood red water event in the last couple of years. Now, we'll zoom in here a little tighter for you folks. Northern Russia, Siberia. You can take a look where all this is happening. This is the river in and around Norilsk that turned blood red a couple of years ago. And also, if you're really interested, I got a link provided. You can go to a link on YouTube provided by Sputnik News, which is funded in whole or in part by the Russian government. And that's according to Wikipedia. Also, the Russian government claims it as well. So take a look at that. It's a little 55-second video. But the thing is we want to focus on is the Norilsk, Russia is home to the Nadezhda metallurgical factory. Now, this factory is run by Norilsk Nickel. This is the world's largest producer of nickel and palladium. Now, as you take a look at this, first thing we need to establish, just everybody relax. Local officials have indicated this event is not reason for concern or health risk. Officials from the metallurgical plant indicated the event was caused by dust accumulated on the roof of a plant shop. This is not an incident of pollution. The rain washed the dust off the plant and caused the red rain, allegedly. So that's the story that's being spun out of Russia, or by this plant. Also did a little homework, and I think if you guys have followed the blog, this was pulled from the previous post and story a couple of years ago. Norilsk, Russia has made Time magazine's most polluted places in the world. Now, the following is from Time. Norilsk was founded in 1935 as a Siberian labor camp, and life there has pretty much gone downhill since. Home to the world's largest heavy metal smelting complex, more than 4 million tons of cadmium, copper, lead, nickel, arsenic, selenium, and zinc are released into the air every year. Air samples exceed the maximum allowance for both copper and nickel, and mortality from respiratory diseases is much higher than in Russia as a whole. And this is a quote from Brian Walsh, Time magazine. Within 30 miles of back this up. This is from some dude named Fuller. Within 30 miles of the nickel smelter, there's not a single living tree. It's just a wasteland. Now, that article or that comment was taken from or was written by Brian Walsh of Time magazine. Now, if you're interested in that, there is a link provided to the time.com article. I believe that's from 2007. So this was 11 years ago that this stuff was observed being in trouble, and clearly things haven't improved. Doesn't appear to. So, and with this event, this is 3 blood red water events that have taken place in Russia. Russia has taken a commanding lead against the rest of the world when it comes to blood red body of water events, blood red rain, etc. Now, the closest competitors only have one event, and that's held by several other countries. And frankly, till somebody else steps it up and gets a couple on their menu, we're not going to brag about that either. But if you're interested in the story, please check out express.co.uk. Blood red rain, Russia, freak weather. Now, everybody relax. We are not in the tribulation. This is just a little red rain in a remote Siberian city. And we'll keep watching. These things seem to be kind of interesting. People are fascinated by it. Frankly, I'm kind of fascinated by it too. Keeps happening more and more often. And Russia's showing the world the way on how to do this sort of thing. So kudos to them. At any rate, if you are interested in following along, check out paulthepoke.com. If you want to become a subscriber, go over here to the far right column, scroll down, following Paul the Poke, or follow Paul the Poke. You can click on this link, set in your email address, Every time a post comes out, you'll receive something. And if you're interested in blood red stories, blood red water, aquatic death, scroll down further to categories, blood red water, aquatic death, click on this, and all kinds of stories about blood red bodies of water. We got one from Argentina. We have one from Lebanon. We have one from Russia. This is the second. Now we have 3 from Russia. We have another from Ghana. I mean, this stuff's going on all over the planet. Australia, the United States, we've got one. Everybody's kicking in. It's a good job of keeping our planet nice and clean. So appreciate you guys following along. Take care. Have a great day.